Hey guys, I'm Alicia Wolding. I'm the executive pastry chef here at Dough. Cake and pop culture, not sure which one I like more, but in this show, we combine both. Welcome to Meme Cakes. I really came in strong, so that's good. I can just take it down a notch. Cardi B once said she's a regular, degular, schmegular girl from the Bronx, but these days she doesn't seem to be lacking in finesse. This week on Meme Cakes, we'll be making Cardi B's infamous bloody shoes out of some black red velvet cupcakes. Let's get started. Oh, so to start, you might be thinking, what the heck is this bowl of half white, half black stuff? And this is flour and activated charcoal. We're gonna be using the activated charcoal to make the cupcakes appear black. We have milk, we have baking powder, oil, an egg, cocoa powder, and sugar. Gonna add our dry ingredients. This is our sugar, cocoa powder. And now I'm gonna add the oil. Gonna crack the egg. Pour in my milk. I'm gonna start mixing. You wanna whisk extra slow because these ingredients fly everywhere. You're gonna make a mess. And cocoa powder loves to poof up big smoke butts. What is a smoke bust? What did I say? A smoke bust? What is a smoke bust? Just gonna add some water to this. Very carefully whisk it again to get it evenly incorporated without splashing. Fun fact about activated charcoal is it actually has a lot of health benefits. It serves as an antioxidant and actually kind of cleans your digestive system. It is a great hangover cure. If you're ever looking for one, you can just take a shot of activated charcoal and it actually whitens your teeth, believe it or not. You might be thinking like, I'm not about to eat a black cupcake, but it's not like food coloring. It doesn't stain your teeth or skin. It's actually good for it. Now that I have my big wells of liquid all incorporated, I can start whisking a little bit faster and get everything emulsified. Looks good to me, let's get scooping. I'm gonna start with 1 scoop for all of them, and then if I need to add a little bit more to get it about 2/3 of the way full, I will. Cardi B's real name is Belcalis Almanzar, which is actually not a wizarding spell. It sounds like Belcalis Almanzar. Her parents gave her the nickname Bacardi, which is where she got her name Cardi B. That's good, we're gonna bake. Let's clean this place up. Belcalis Almanzar. Now that I have all my stuff ready to decorate, I just need to melt my chocolate so we can start making these shoes. I'm gonna stir it up, get it evenly melted. Perfect. Now we're gonna make the soles of the shoe. I'm gonna take a spoonful of chocolate, I'm gonna tap it on the tip, and then I'm gonna pull it down ever so carefully, dragging the chocolate evenly to form a teardrop shape. And I'm just gonna repeat this process until I have at least 4 of these made in case I mess up the first 2. When it comes to decorating, you always want to make more than what you think because you never know what can happen. You want to make sure to not spread the chocolate too thin because otherwise it could have holes in it when it hardens and it could crack. Looks good to me. Let's freeze them. While we're waiting for our soles to freeze, I'm going to go ahead and make the stiletto portion of our bloody shoe. I'm just gonna grab some gloves so I don't stain my hands black from the fondant. The tighter the fit of the gloves, the better, because you don't want the creases to work against you when you're rolling the fondant out.
What is fondant?
I'm gonna roll out my fondant mat, and now we're gonna make the stiletto. So first, I'm gonna grab the black. I'm gonna get it warmed up in my hands, make it nice and soft, stretch it out, basically playing with Play-Doh so we get nice, smooth texture. And you'll start to notice that as you pull it, the streaks of lighter color will start to go away, and that's how you know when it's ready. All right, now that that looks good, I'm gonna pull off a piece, roll it, smooth it, indent the end, and then make sure the same is done to this end. We're just gonna cut a little strip for the red bottom to go on the side of this stiletto. I'm gonna roll out a snake, basically, putting those preschool skills to work. I'm gonna flatten that out, my rolling pin, take my stiletto, and then use that as a guide so I know where to cut on the red so that I can make this red bottom. Awesome, and then I'm just going to apply that to the most flat end of my stiletto, which looks like where it was resting. Start at the bottom, we're gonna press that in, smooth it down, and we're gonna let these harden overnight. Good morning, all right. So we have our fondant stilettos ready to go now that I've slept all night. We have our chocolate pieces all hardened and ready to go. We have cupcakes baked and cooled. Everything's ready to be decorated. I'm gonna start by taking this chocolate piece and we're gonna finish it off with doing the edges in more chocolate and then dipping the edges in some black sprinkles. I'm gonna do the other side, scraping off any excess. I'm gonna let those harden, and now I'm gonna start working on the cupcakes. So I have a bag of black buttercream that I've already made, and now that these cupcakes are cool, I'm gonna actually peel the wrapper off, and I'm going to put them into these fancy liners. And now I'm gonna pop a big dollop of ice cream onto there. I just called it ice cream, didn't I? Buttercream, we're gonna pipe some buttercream on there. And now we're gonna roll it in some sprinkles. Beautiful. And now we are gonna start gluing these pieces onto our stilettos. So with the tip of the stiletto, we want the inside of it to be facing the inside of the cupcake as if it were a real Louis Vuitton shoe. So I'm gonna take just a little bit of chocolate, but I just want enough for it to be able to adhere to our chocolate sole. And then I'm going to figure out how I want to place it based on the size of the stiletto. I'm gonna stick it in and then kind of let it fall to wherever it needs to go into my chocolate. Looks good. And I'm gonna hold this in place for 3 minutes while it cools. Still holding. Still holding. Still holding. Although Cardi B doesn't have a license to drive, she does have a license to marry, and she'll be marrying rapper Offset in a blood red themed wedding. Now that we have these beautiful stilettos, all we have to do is pipe Cardi B's signature line, oh, krrr. Final touches, some blood for the bloody shoes. And there you have it, Cardi B's bloody shoes. Cardi, you better hit me up for those themed wedding cupcakes. See you next time on Mean Cakes.